Welcome to another episode where I talk to you about my trauma so you can learn from my mistakes while I walk to lose weight and raise money for dental surgery. My ex never respected me from the very beginning. They had learned my legal name from my mom because they were from her, and I had explained to them that I didn't like that name because I was made fun of for it and people had a hard time pronouncing it. And they would relate and be like, yeah, people made fun of my first name too because of some cartoon or something like that. And he always went by his middle name. And I respected him enough to call him by his middle name. But they didn't want to call me Joe. They would introduce me to people I didn't know by my legal name. And I had asked many times not to do that because they have no right knowing my legal name. And I brushed it off figuring they call me by my legal name because they like me. And that was one of the mistakes that I should have paid attention to. They also would, early in our dating, touch me underneath my garments when I'd ask them not to. And when I would feel it, I'd be like, are you underneath? And they'd be like, no, I'm totally on top of your clothes. Even though I knew they weren't. And I brushed it off thinking they only do it because they really like me. And here's some trigger warning. I was coerced into sexual relations. So when we got married, I was told that we had to consummate the wedding. But I explained to my ex that I didn't want to do anything until I was 18 because I wanted to be responsible. And they were like, yeah, sure. But they didn't respect those wishes, even though I said no. And in the middle of the night, the days that they would sleep over, they would try to insert themselves in me, and it would wake me up. I would pretend to still be asleep, and I would move and wince as if I was having a bad dream, which would then get them to stop. But the fact that they did that was basically rape. And that was one of the first few red flags I should have paid attention to. If they respected me, they would not have done that. So I hope no one else makes those same mistakes, excuses for anybody like that again.